Yes, hi and hello dear friends. Welcome back once again to our channel VAAGAI Academy of Mathematics, and this playlist is where you can find video lessons for CAT, MAT and other management exams. This session we have a problem from the concept of time and work. Again, it's going to be a very basic problem only. Let's directly get into the problem. Yes, our question here is A can finish a work in 32 days. That is, A can finish a full work in 32 days. A works on it for the first 8 days and he left. So A is going to work on it for the 8 days, first 8 days only, and A is going to leave the job. Okay. Then B came and completed the remaining part of the work in 15 days. Then in how many days will B take to finish the whole work? So this is going to be the question. A very simple question, basic question it is. And again, we'll see some approach how to solve this problem. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's start. So there are only two people here, A and B, and first they are starting with A. So A can complete a work in how many days? They are giving it to be 32 days. And A is working on it for only the first 8 days. Okay, and then A is leaving, then B is coming. That's what is given. Okay, so that means A is working for only the first 8 days. So first 8 days A is going to work. Okay, A is going to work. Okay, let me just frame the steps now itself so that it will be very easy for us to follow the steps and calculate the answer. That's why. Okay, and then what happens is there will be some remaining work, right? So remaining work. So remaining part of the work that will be left over. That remaining work, who is coming? B is coming to do the remaining work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then B is completing the remaining work in how many days? It is given to be 15 days. Okay, and in that case, then it will take for B to complete the full work in how many days? This is the question. So we'll first try to work this problem through the unitary method. Unitary method in the sense we try to assume the work to be some units. So that will be comfortable for us to do the problem. So this method is what you call it to be unitary method, and we'll assume the work to be some units. And how do we assume it? It's again going to be very easy. We will just take a number which is going to be a better multiple of these number of days given here. Okay. So what are the number of days given here in this question? We can see 32 days, 8 days, 15 days. So we should take a number in such a way that our number of units is going to be divisible by all these numbers. That way we will take. Or in other words, I can simply tell we can take the LCM of these numbers. Okay. So we have got 32, 8 and 15. Is it or not? So I'll just underline the numbers 32, 8 and 15. Just try to take the LCM of these numbers. So when we see this 8 is already there inside this 32. Is it or not? So because 32 itself is a multiple of 8 only. So in that case, it is enough if we see the LCM of 32 and 15. So 32 and 15, there are no common factors. So in that way, we just have to multiply 32 and 15 to get the LCM. So multiply 32 into 15. So 32 into 15, let me use this space to work it. So we'll get 320 plus 160. This will be equal to 480. So I will take the work to be 480 units. All right, okay. So that means they are going to do some work. That work is what is this 480 units. All right, okay. So now come to this A. So here only with A only they are starting. A is doing a work in 32 days. That means A is completing this 480 units only in 32 days. So in that case, we will calculate the efficiency of A. Okay. So that is A's efficiency. So A's efficiency is going to be, efficiency means it's going to be very simple. A can finish 480 units in 32 days. Then A can finish how many units in 1 day? That's what is efficiency. Okay. So for which what I have to do is I have to simply divide 480 by 32. Okay, so 480 by 32, it's going to be very simple. We just got 32 into 15 as 480. So in that case, 480 by 32 is going to be 15, right? So that means A's efficiency is going to be 15 units per day, right? Okay, so doing the problem in this method is what you call it as the unitary method. Okay, so this is called the unitary because you are taking units, right? So in that case, we call it to be unitary method. A's efficiency is 15 units per day. And what about A is just working on for the first 8 days only, right? Okay, so in the case we'll calculate the first 8 days work of A. So A can do first 8 days. A can do how much work? We know A's efficiency is 15 units per day. That is, in 1 day A can do 15 units. But for 8 days we can just try it and get 15 into 8. So 15 into 8 is going to be 120, is it or not? So it's 120 units. So in that case, how much work will be remaining now? Because see there, out of 480 units, in first 8 days A completed 120 units. So in that case, the remaining units is going to be 480 minus 120, which is just going to be 360 units, is it or not? So this 360 unit is still pending, and who is coming to finish this work? Now B is coming. So B came and completed the remaining work in 15 days. This is what is given, right? So now we will calculate something. We will calculate B's efficiency here. Okay. So B's efficiency is going to be, okay, already A's efficiency we got it. This is 15 units per day. And B's efficiency now we will calculate. It's going to be easy. How we can calculate? B can complete this 360 units in how many days? In 15 days. So I can now divide 360 by 15. So I will be getting 360 by 15 to B. So B is equal to, how much you will get? So this is already 20 times and 4 times. So 24. So B can complete 24 units in 1 day. So this is what is B's efficiency. Now the task is going to be very, very simple. Then how many days B will take to finish the whole work? That is B's number of days they are asking. So B's total number of days to finish the full work. So then B will take how many days to complete the full work? So full work we know it is 480 units. That's how we started, right? So 480 units. B's efficiency is, just now we got it to be 24 units per day. Now in order to find the number of days taken by B to finish this work, I have to divide this work units by B's efficiency. So when we try to do it, we get 480 by 24, and that is going to be 20, right? Because it's exactly 20, because 24 2s are is 48. So it's going to be 20. So that means B will take 20 days to finish off the work. Okay, that's all. This is going to be the answer for this question. So we got the units, and then we tried to get A's efficiency, then B's efficiency, then finally we got how many days B will take to finish the full work. This is going to be the this I can say this is the summarization of this entire problem. Okay, yeah, fine. But we can very easily solve this problem. Of course, you say we have an easy approach, we have a smart approach to solve this problem. Let's try that approach also in solving this problem. Okay, it's going to be very, very easy. Nothing to take to be the work or anything needed. So nothing to find about this efficiency, anything. Okay, so no need to do all these works. We can just directly find it out just by the comparison of their efficiency. Okay, we are not going to find the efficiency. Just by comparing their efficiency, we'll just find out the number of days. It's going to be very simple. Okay, let me explain it how it works. See, A is going to finish a work in 32 days. A can finish a full work in 32 days. Then A is working for the first 8 days. That also they clearly gave. So A can finish the full work in 32 days. Okay, so if you see the full work, so full work of A, if you see, so A can finish the full work in how many days? 32 days. Okay, yeah, but A is going to work on first 8 days only. So first 8 days only A is going to work. In that case, we will now see about the remaining work, the pending work. Okay, so the pending work, just think of A can complete the remaining work in how many days? A already worked for the first 8 days. Then it's going to be very simple. 32 minus 8 you do, we get 24 days, right? So that means A, if he is going to sit for other 24 days, A can complete the full work. So that means the remaining work, it will take just 24 days for A to complete. This is the point, right? Now A's 24 days work is what is B is coming and completing in 15 days. This is what is given in the question. So I can very well now understand A's 24 days work is same as B's 15 days work. Let me repeat it. A's 24 days work, that is because A can complete the remaining work in 24 days. That A's 24 days work is what is B is coming and doing just in 15 days. Now the question is going to be very simple. Now A can complete the full work in 32 days, is it or not? Then B will complete the same work in how many days? This is the question, right? So if A's 24 days work is equal to B's 15 days work, then the question is like A's 32 days work is equal to B's how many days work? That's all, very simple. Okay, so since their efficiencies are constant, our number of days is going to be just directly proportional, right? Okay, so in that case I can very easily do a very simple thing. I can just take the ratio of 32 and 24. What is the ratio? 32 and 24 we can cancel with 8 tables, right? So I can go like 4 times here and 3 times here, because 4 8s are is 32 and 3 8s are is 24. So the ratio is 4:3. Now the same ratio is also maintained here, 4:3. Okay, yes. So 3, in the place of 3 we have got 15. So in the place of 4, what number we will get? It's going to be just 3 5s are is 15. Do the same here, 4 5s are, it's going to be 20. Okay, right? Yes. So no need to assume for the number of units as work or any efficiencies, nothing is needed. It's very clear that their efficiencies, whatever it may be, their efficiencies are going to be constant in that case. Just by using the number of days itself, we can calculate the number of, the number of days here for the full work and remaining work here. The missing number of days we can very easily find it out, and that's what we are following here to get the answer. Okay, so anyways, answer for this question is going to be 20 days, and it is available at option D. Option D, 20 days is going to be the answer for this question. I hope the approach we handled this question to solve this question is going to be you are able to understand it, and even if you have some doubts, you are most welcome to comment it in the comment box, and when I see it, I'll see to rectify your doubts. Okay, and if you find this video to be useful, please give a like, and if you find it useful for your friends too, please do share them, and also subscribe our channel to support it. And again, in the next session, we'll soon catch up with some other interesting problem. See you soon there. Thank you so much.